All right, welcome back. I'm sure you've been enjoying everything we've been doing from our HTML tutorials and the CSS tutorial. In this part of the tutorial, we're going to be dealing with CSS text and how you can format text in CSS. And if you're just joining us and you want to learn how to program, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification, like the video and leave a comment and say I like the video, so that whenever I release a video on another programming topic, you will be the first to know. And so we'll be covering CSS text, and let us dive quickly into it. And so I would want to add more text here so that this can make meaning. I'll just copy this and paste repeatedly. And so so what we're trying to do is to edit this using CSS. And so I'm going to go ahead and comment and take away most of this. I'm going to remove this so that we can have the fonts like this. Now there are a lot of properties, CSS text properties. Now one of them is the first one we want to look at is the text color. And so to add color to any text, I told you we'll deal with this in details while I was using them. And so to add color in text, all you need to do is to add the color declaration and choose the type of color you want. So I'm going to just say red, just for this example. You don't want to use red to color your work at all. Okay, so and that's a simple way you can use. Remember I said you can use the hexadecimal, you can use the naming, and you can use the RGB methods to color your work. Another thing I want to look at is the text align. So you want to align the text. I know you see this a lot in MS Word. And so this is text align. So there are several ways you can align center. Let's see that. You can align left, you can align right. So you see it's center aligned. You can align right. Okay. So it's aligned like this. You can align left. It will push this like this. Then you can align justify. Okay. All right, and so you see justify, each line is stretched to the end of each screen. Another thing I want to show you is text decoration. Text decoration helps you do underline, line through, and overline. So we will see that in a moment. And so I'm going to say text decoration. And so I'm going to say the first one I want to see is overline. So let's look at this. And so it adds line to this top, to the top of the, and so the other one is underline. So instead of over, we use under. Okay. So it puts an underline. The another one we want to see is line through. Line through. Oh my God, the spelling of true. THROUGH, right? Let me see. Okay. And so he strikes the line on it. Okay. Now there are times you wanna remove. Let's say, most time when you have links on the page, when you have a link on the page, by default the browser usually add line, underline to it, and you don't want any line, and so you can use text decoration none. So if you don't want line, you just say text decoration none. It's going to remove everything. Now another thing I want to show us is text transform. This is a beautiful one. So you can see a lot of options as you're typing text. We might cover some of them. Some of them are CSS, that's the advanced feature. We might come out some of them, but take your time and explore them. And so we can say uppercase. So most time you want to, this is different from the cap case, from the cap small we did initially. That one looks for the first word in the first letter in every word and makes it capital letter. This one, we are trying to transform the whole thing to capital letter. And so you can use a lowercase also. You can use lowercase, then you can capitalize. Let's see what it gives us. You can capitalize. So you see what it does, he also looks for the first letter, so and then use it. Now another thing I want to show us is text indents. Okay, quickly. Excuse me. So I'm going to add a style here. I'm going to add a span here. Let's see, I'm going to end this paragraph here. So it makes sense when we indent. Okay, so and so I'm going to add a span here. I'll copy this, put it here. So I'm going to give this span an ID. I'm going to say indent this, indent me. And so just your ID, you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to copy this hash. Okay. So I'm going to say text indent. So let's say we indent it 100 pixels. Okay, let me just go ahead and add the style to the main paragraph. Let's see. So you see, it's quickly moved this from here to this point. And so quickly, another thing I want to show us is line spacing. Line spacing. So don't forget we have an H1. So I'm going to do, let me just take this off. I'm going to space the H1. Let me see. Sorry, letter spacing. That's what I want to do now. So I'm going to say -3 pixels. So let's see. Another one I want to, so let's look at this H1 and see. And so you see, let me quickly undo it. Let me cut this out. Now you see there is adequate space. When I put -3 as letter space in there, you see something, it brought it close. Let me reduce that further. Let me say -10. So you see it's clustering it. So let's increase that. Let's remove the minus and put 10. So you see it should expand that. So most time you want to space your text to make your graphics, to make your design beautiful. Another one I want to show us is word spacing. Word. So you can actually use word to space the word that has the line in between the words. So I will do that here. Let me see. Let's say 20 pixels. So you see the space in between each word is space. Well, that's too much. I wouldn't want to do that. So I might just say 5. So it gives this adequate spacing. Excuse me. Another thing I want to show you is line height. Line height. So you see that in a bit. Line height. So you just need to remember all of these things. You don't have to cram it. Okay, so line height property is to set the height of a text line. All right, so I'm sure this might not be visible here, but you can try it from your end. All right, and so far we've been able to look at a lot of properties of text. There are others we're going to see when we get into CS3. That's the latest versions introduced. These are the basics that keeps you going and helps you build up. So we did text align, we did text color, we did text decoration. Text decoration, don't forget, helps you underline, overline, and strike through. Now we did text transform, that help you change to capital, small letter, or capitalized. Then we did text indent. Then we did line height, line spacing. Then we did word spacing. And so in the next part of the tutorial, we're going to see how to style our linking. See you in the next class. If you're yet to subscribe and you want to learn more on programming, click on the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that whenever we release a video, you will be alerted that, oh, a new video has been released. You can go and access it. See you in the next class.